Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Denise would like to introduce you to Wilson Teddy. Hello Denise. Hello Wilson. So sorry to infringe on your privacy. No problem. Can I help you with something? Not really. My eldest sis name was Denise. I just decided to say hi because I like your charming profile picture. Remember that? It was the name of his oldest sister. So you'd think that possibly he'd know how to pronounce it? Okay, say hi to your sister from me. She's passed away. Where are you from, Denise? I live in Guildford. Oh, I'm from Austin, Texas. You busy? I was making breakfast. To save you asking, it's toast and marmalade, and yes, it's yummy. To which our man, of course, replied, Sounds yummy already. I already said that, to save you the bother. LOL. You're beautiful, Denise. How old are you, if I may ask? I'm 75. Oh, you're older than me. I'm 66. Anyways, your profile picture attracted me, so I decided to say hi. It was so charming. That's very kind of you. You're retired, I guess? Yes, I was an accountant. I ran my own small business with my late husband. Oh, your husband's late. So sorry for your loss. And he tried calling her. I went out yesterday, she said the next day, and never turned the iPad on again. I can see you tried to call me. Not really? Was at work. I don't understand. You mean you didn't really try to call me? I wanted to call you Denise. Yeah, you can call me Denise. Okay. How are you today? I've got a cold. How are you today? It's true. I have got a cold, and so I'm feeling rather ratty today, as you'll find out when you listen to the call. I'm fine, Denise. You still look very beautiful. I didn't have the cold when that photo was taken. Are you staying alone? Don't you have someone assisting you? Assisting me with what? With house duties. Are you always in the house, alone? Oh, you think having a cold makes me useless, or do you think I'm too old and decrepit to look after myself? That's not what I mean, Denise, but you actually need assistance. Do I? Why'd you say that? And how'd you know? Anyways, don't be offended. All I know is that you're looking beautiful. Just feel you need some care. Why? And what do you suggest I do? Because you're like an angel, if you say so. Yes, it's nice to communicate with you today. No, how pompous. Do you live with your kids? I'm not pompous. My son lives in Godalming with his family, and my daughter lives in Brighton with her family. To which our man replied, How many kids do you have? Didn't I just tell you? Can't you add one son and one daughter? What do you do for work? Oh, Denise, if only you hadn't asked. Don't like assuming. I'm an engineer. What kind of engineer? And what do you do? I'm into building, construction of roods, ROODS, etc. If you're not looking at the screen, that is. You mean you work in churches? We build big churches. Have you noticed how many of our recent scammers like to build big things? So you don't just build the roads, what do you really do? I'm an engineer. I'm into supervision. I'm a contractor. That tells me nothing. What kind of engineer? What do you actually do? And I didn't ask you what basis you're employed on. I really don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? What kind of engineer are you? What's difficult about that? I know, call me and tell me. The penny dropped. Ah, LOL! Now I understand what you're talking about. I'm a civil engineer. Awesome. And you didn't understand what do you actually do as a civil engineer? I was trying to explain to you what I do before saying I'm a civil engineer. So you can explain now. What do you do as a civil engineer? Oh no, I'll call. You can tell me. So she tried calling, and he didn't answer. Can you please hold? I'll call you when I'm less busy. I can't take calls now, said our panicking scammer. Don't be ridiculous. You aren't busy. What time is it? Then when you've remembered that you aren't at work, you can answer my call. Because, of course, he'd originally said he was from Houston. And so she tried calling again, and finally he answered her. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Right, where are you?
Why is your voice shaking? What's happening?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all.
Hello?
Hello? Where are you? As in, where are you in the world?
Your voice is shaking so
I
far.
can't hear you.
Your voice is shaking too hard.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't.
Your voice is shaking too hard. Hello?
I can just about hear you now.
Why is your voice like this? What's happening?
Where are you?
What? I'm in Norway.
In Norway. You told me you were in Austin, in Texas.
Yes, I'm actually from Texas. I didn't tell you that I'm in Texas. You asked where I am from.
All right, you're in Norway then, okay. And what are you doing in Norway?
I work. I travel a lot because of the nature of my job.
That isn't an answer to the question. What are you doing in Norway?
I traveled for job. I
What
came to.
are
Yeah,
you doing in Norway?
I actually came for a contract here in Norway.
Yeah, what do you do in Norway?
I
It's not a
do.
difficult question. You're working in Norway. What work are you doing?
It's kind of confusing. You just so
No, it's not
specific.
confusing. You're in Norway doing some work. What work are you doing?
I'm actually into construction of bridges. We
Okay,
built.
what are you doing? I'm not asking you what you're into. What are you doing in Norway?
Actually came to construct a bridge here in
Awesome.
Norway.
Right, where are you in Norway constructing your bridge?
What's happening? You are so inquisitive.
Why? What's wrong with that? Do you prefer the sort of conversation where you just ask me my favourite colour and whether I've eaten, rather than actually having a proper conversation? I thought
Mm,
I was talking to an intelligent civil engineer who'd be only too happy to tell me all about his work. Was I wrong?
no, it's not wrong at all. It's fine.
Okay, so where
It's
are
just
you in Norway?
it's just that you don't want to calm down. You're rushing everything.
No, I'm not rushing you. It's a really easy question. If we're having a proper conversation, where are you in Norway?
I'm in Oslo.
Okay, right. So you're building a bridge in Oslo. Why did you tell me you were building roads and you were building a large church?
Church? I don't understand. I
Yeah,
thought you
you
said.
know what a church is.
Listen,
You said
listen.
you said to me, hang on, let me just scroll back. You said to me, hang on. You said to me, I'm into building construction of roads. And when I said, you mean you work in churches, you said, we build big churches.
Yeah.
Why did you say that if you're in Norway building a bridge? You don't need to ask your mate. You've got a brain. You can answer for yourself. Okay, I'll talk to your mate, shall I? He might know. Can I talk to your mate, please?
You understand?
Can I talk to your mate, please?
What? What did you say?
I said, can I talk to your mate, please? The person that you're talking to. Put him on the phone.
My mate? I don't get
Yeah,
that.
your friend. The friend that you're talking to. Put him on the phone. I want to talk to your friend, please.
The friend I'm talking to.
Yeah, the friend that you're talking to. The one who's trying to remember whether he told me he was working in a church or on a bridge. Well, I presume your friend said he was in a church and you said you're on a bridge. Can I speak to
No,
your
no, no.
friend, please?
No, you're talking to the person that is communicating with you.
Well, I'll talk
I
to
was
him.
actually.
Whoever he is, can I talk to him? I don't care if he's the kitchen porter or he's your friend or he's your doctor who's come to take you away. Can I talk to him, please?
You're actually talking to the person. Don't be.
No, I want to talk to the person that you were just talking to, please.
I wasn't talking to anybody.
Yes,
What's
you were.
happening?
I could hear him talking to you.
What?
Yeah, what? Anyway, I'm pleased you turned off those ridiculous artificial street noises you tried to play me the first time, which is why I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, there's a lot of activities going on around.
Yeah, I
So
know there were, but it's much better now you've turned off the fake activity noises, isn't it? Because we can hear each other better now, can't we? So how long have you been in Norway?
it's not as if it was actually I was actually using my AirPod so I could hear you properly because this place was a bit noisy. But it seems that you weren't hearing me. That's why I had to remove my AirPod so you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, well, your AirPods were making lots of ridiculous fake street noises. It's much better without them. How long have you been in Norway?
You said what?
I said, how long have you been in Norway?
Yeah, just for like 6 weeks.
All right, how long does it take to build a bridge?
We are almost done. I think maybe when we work for about 3 weeks more, we're
You can
gonna be
build a
done.
bridge in 9 weeks. My goodness, that's fast. I presume it's just a very small bridge, is it? It's just a footbridge or something, is it? Made of wood.
It's just a very smart bridge.
A very small bridge, yeah, would be in 9 weeks, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a very small bridge.
Yeah. And you had to
We
travel
actually,
all the way to Norway. They couldn't just build it themselves.
we actually started the project last year, but we didn't finish it, so I have to travel down to the States, and
All
after that
right.
long I came back to come.
So how long were you there last year? Yeah, see, there's your mate again talking to you, telling you what to say. Can I talk to your mate, please? I said, can I talk to your mate, please?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Right, who am I
Why
talking
do
to? Who am I talking to now?
hello?
Yeah, hello. Who am I talking to now?
You're actually talking to me,
Right, well,
Wilson.
can I talk to your mate, please?
No one is available for you to talk to now.
Well, he is, because he's
Everybody's
there
what?
talking to you.
What?
I said he's there talking to you.
Nobody's here talking to me. I'm here talking to you.
Oh, you just
Nobody's
like
here.
talking to yourself, do you?
I'm not talking with anybody. I'm just here.
Yeah, obviously. So why did you try and phone me yesterday? What did you want to say?
Nothing really. I was just trying to tell you to be careful since you said you have a cold.
No,
Because I
that
feel
was this
because
morning. Why did you try to phone me yesterday?
how did I try to find you?
Why did you try to phone me yesterday?
Yeah, I was just trying to call to know how you're faring, all of that.
Right,
Because you told me you're 75 and I I was wondering like I was oh she's older than me. She needs to take up
oh, I can't hear you again. You've disappeared.
older than me. I just felt you needed to be taken care of. That was why I was calling to know how you were faring.
Right, you've turned on those stupid fake noises again. Can you turn them off? Because I can't hear you when you've got them turned on.
It's airport. Sometimes it just connects because
Oh,
I
you're at an
cannot
airport
just.
now, are you? Which airport are you at?
It's in my hands because I remove the AirPod from my ears
All right.
so that I
Well,
can
when you put them
use.
in with all those stupid fake noises that they're making, I can't hear you properly.
So that was why I was calling you yesterday, but you were taking the call.
Yeah, you see, you're talking to your mate again, aren't you?
Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah. Can I speak to your mate, please? And can you stop all those stupid fake background noises? Makes it very hard to hear you.
I told you it's the AirPod. It keeps connecting.
Yeah, well, it makes it very hard to hear you. And can I talk to your mate, please, the person you're talking to? Unless that's one of your fake noises and there really isn't someone there. It's just a pretend
What do you,
person in the background, is it?
pretend? What are you talking about?
Well, I can hear someone in the background, so there's either a real person there, in which case I'd like to talk to him, or it's some kind of pretend noise that your AirPods are making, in which
Yeah,
case turn them off.
it's my airport. Sorry about that.
Right, so your AirPods have got got a ghost in them that talks to itself, have they?
I said it's my airport that is connected. I don't know what you're talking about. What
Right,
ghost?
when you put the AirPods in, I can hear someone else in the background talking to you. So there's either
Oh,
a real person there,
actually,
shut up, there's
actually,
either a real person there talking to you, or there's someone inside your AirPods talking to you, in which case there's a
actually,
fake noise inside your AirPods. It's one or the other. There's
actually,
either somebody there talking to you, a real person, or there's a fake person in your iPods. It's one or the other.
actually, there are workers walking around.
Right, so
But,
there is a
but
real person there then that you're talking to.
I'm not talking to anyone right now because I'm talking to you. But my airport keeps connecting. That's what I'm saying.
Now, I'm not interested in your AirPods. Is there a real person there that's been talking to you?
There's nobody talking to me right now. The only person I'm talking to you, the only person I'm talking to now, it's you.
Right. So if there's not a person there talking to you, there's a person inside your iPods, or whatever you call them, that talks
There's
to you when you use
nobody
them, because I can hear
inside my
someone else
airport.
talking.
There's nobody inside my airport. There are people walking here.
So
People
there
are
is
walking.
someone else there talking to you. Make up your mind.
There's
There's either someone else there talking to you, or there's a
I said
person
there are some
inside your
people
iPod.
walking here. I'm not talking to anybody. The person I'm talking to now, it's you. There's nobody here. Okay?
I could hear someone talking to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh, you God. So you were talking to God, were you? Okay, maybe you were saying your prayers.
What's actually the problem? Calm down.
Well, I could hear someone talking to you. It's you that's got the problem.
You,
I
you,
just asked you
you.
who it was that you were talking to.
Can you calm down? You called so we could get to familiarize and know some things about ourselves. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But now, but now you are not even trying to listen. You keep saying somebody's talking to me and all of that.
Well, somebody
Which
was
I
talking to you. I could hear them.
and now I'm here telling you nobody's talking to me, but there are people walking around here.
Well, I could hear somebody talking to you. You know, I may be
I
75,
said
but I
you
can still
aren't
hear.
here. You aren't here. I said there's nobody talking to me over here. You are the one being so inquisitive.
Okay, well,
There are people
we'll
walking.
just pretend I couldn't hear someone talking to you, shall we?
Good, 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 good.
Yeah, that's a good pretense because obviously I was just hearing things.
Okay, just pretend that nobody's talking to me.
Yeah, I will do. Yes.
Yeah. So how are you? I was trying to call you yesterday to know how you faring. You 70 plus and you do things yourself and you don't have any assistance. It's kind of too hectic.
Yeah, do you know how much older I am than you?
I'm 66.
Yeah, so do you know how much older I am than you?
What?
I said, do you know how much older I am than you?
About 8, 9 years.
Yeah, so you think in 9 years' time you'll go from being able to build bridges to not being able to do anything without help, do you?
I'm in mine, and it's not as if I am working anymore. I just supervise. That's just what I do.
Oh, you don't call that working, so you don't get paid for it. You're just a volunteer, are you?
It's not a volunteer. I mean, I do supervision mostly, unlike the way I usually do when I was a bit younger.
Right, and you don't call that work.
What?
You don't call supervising work.
I'm done. I'm cool supervising work. I'm cool. I'm actually cool supervising work. But you see, order. Once you
Yeah,
see
but you
someone is
don't call supervising working.
all of them are works. All of them are work.
So you do call supervising working.
Yes, I do.
Right. So you think you'll go from being able to supervise and work in 9 years' time to not being able to do anything at all, do you?
I have plans of retiring next or this year.
All right, okay. You probably should if you're 66. What is the retirement age in America?
It depends on your work strength. Most people do it even if when you're 70, you can still work. It depends on your work strength. It depends on how capable you are to work.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. When you don't work, when you don't have the strength, you can even stop working at 60, or depends on your capability.
Oh, you can draw your pension at 60, can you, in the States? I don't know. I
Yeah, you
don't know how
can do
it
that.
works.
Yeah, you can actually do that if you want, but
All right.
depends on you.
Well, I presume you've got some kind of private pension plan anyway. Do you have a state pension in the States like we do in the UK?
If I have what?
I say, did you have a state pension in the States like we do in the UK?
No,
I don't know how it works.
no, that's not how it works.
Uh,
And now you're no longer working. Are you still working?
No, I retired 10 years ago.
Oh, I see. I see. So now, how have you been coping without an assistant or something?
I think that's extremely rude of you to keep assuming that I'm an incapable old lady. You are 66, and that's why I asked you. Do you think in 9 years' time you'll go from being able to travel overseas and work to being so incapable that you need assistance? You're a very rude young man, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude.
Well,
I
at least grow up and try to realise that you're talking to a perfectly capable old lady, and that ladies and gentlemen of 75 these days are perfectly capable of looking after themselves.
seriously,
And I'm
you're
sure they
looking.
are in the States as well.
Yes, yes, sure. Seriously, you're looking so beautiful and charming.
Yeah,
You don't
well,
even
at least act like it.
you don't even look your age.
Well, it's good makeup, I am. Even, these days, older ladies and older gentlemen look much younger than they did when we were children.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even look your age. You're
No, you're
looking
not. You
so.
keep telling me I'm incapable of looking after myself and I need assistance.
No, I just feel. I'm just saying. It's not as if. It's not as if I am asking you to do that. I'm just saying. Now it's left for you to.
Do you know, have you heard about the first rule of holes?
First rule of powers. Yeah.
No, the first rule of holes, holes, things you dig.
Yeah. Yes.
You
First
know,
rules of rules.
right, well,
Yes.
you tell me what it is then if you know what it is.
You said the first rule of holes.
Yeah, the
I'm
first
trying.
rule of holes. Have you heard of the first rule of holes?
Actually, I've heard it, but I don't know what it signifies or what it symbolizes.
Right, if you've heard it, tell me what it is.
I said I've heard it, but I don't know what it symbolizes.
Yeah, but if you've heard it, then you know what it says. Tell me what it says.
I don't know what it says. You tell me what it
You don't
says.
know the first rule of holes. The first rule of holes is that when you're in one, you stop digging.
Okay.
So you're in a hole because you don't know how to wriggle out of having told me I'm too old to look after myself. So stop digging and change the subject.
You're very funny. Is
Right,
that
you
what
got
you
it.
say?
You have got at least one brain cell then. So change the subject and stop digging your bloody hole.
Can you please say your name?
What do you mean? Can I say my name? It's Denise.
Denise. Oh, okay. Denise, I don't want. I really want to get the pronunciation.
Okay.
Denise, it's actually nice to talk to you.
I wish I could say the same.
Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna call you when I'm a bit less busy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do have a nice day. I'll call you. Okay. When I'm
Okay
less
then.
busy.
Bye for now.
All right. Bye for now.
That man disappeared for 3 weeks and then reappeared in the middle of the night 3 weeks later, by which time Lola and I had been heavily involved in the long-running series with Eric Todd Hill, and to be honest, I'd completely forgotten about Wilson Teddy. "Hello," he said in the middle of the night and tried calling Denise. Rather annoyingly, I hadn't actually turned the laptop off that night, so I could hear it ringing downstairs. Anyway, I ignored him. "Hello again. I don't know why you tried to call in the middle of the night," said Denise. "I thought you weren't sleeping, then," he said. "Pardon?" "Yesterday I called. I thought you were not asleep." "You were wrong." "Sorry, how are you today?" "I'm fine, thanks." "I've been so busy, I didn't have to check up on you." "Busy doing what?" "Oh dear, here we go again." "I work. I told you the last time, or did you forget? Do you still remember me?" And let's be honest, I had forgotten him. "Yes," said Denise, lying through her teeth. "What were you busy doing at work?" "Oh yes, I remember," she said, because I scrolled back and read the chat, although I hadn't listened to the call. "It took forever to get you to even begin to tell me what you do, and even then you didn't tell me." "I'm a civil engineer. I told you that last time." "Yes. What were you busy doing at work as a civil engineer?" "This question," said our scammer, "is always confusing." "Asking you what you were doing at work is confusing. What's confusing about it?" "Don't you know what we do at work?" "No, you idiot, that's why I'm asking." "What do engineers do?" "I've no idea. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're doing." "Why the insult?" "Then stop acting like an idiot and tell me what you were doing at work." "Because it's beginning to sound as if you're lying to me and you have no idea what you did at work. If you weren't lying, you'd be able to tell me instantly what you did at work, and this is your last chance." "Are you serious? You calling someone you don't know? Idiot!" "Last chance to give me a sensible answer. What were you doing at work? Last chance. If you can't answer, I'll know you're making up stupid stories, so choose your answer carefully." "I told you the last time that I'm currently building a bridge in Norway." "No, you didn't tell me that," said Denise, because I had forgotten the conversation that we'd had. "I told you last time we talked." So she copied the bit where he'd said, "We build big churches." "Are you this mean?" he said. "Which bit of that was a bridge in Norway? Are you this stupid?" "You forgot we talked on phone." "Why are you sounding mean?" "Yes, I did forget. You mean you changed your story when you called? I'm an old lady. Instead of being bloody rude, you could just answer my questions." "I said I'm an engineer that handles big projects. We build churches." "Now you're building churches, not a bridge in Norway. Make out your bloody mind." "Then you asked me what I was doing." "Yes, what are you doing at work? Now." "Then I said I'm currently building a bridge. At last. And how many times did I have to ask before you answered? You can count them." "You're not even patient for me to explain." "You're not even adult enough to answer unless you're asked several times. The reasons why this is shocking to me is that I've already explained what I do. It's shocking that someone might forget. It's simple, and shocking that you might tell them again." "Yes!" "So you prefer to be rude and argue rather than just tell them again? Idiot. I'm 75. Old ladies forget." "Why calling me idiot?" "And don't like rude young men who prefer to be rude and evasive rather than simply answering the question." "Is that how you insult everyone?" "Oh, only people like you, pal. Even claiming that it's confusing to be asked what they do at work because you're behaving like one, so you have two options. One, apologise properly, like a mature gentleman, for being rude and idiotic. Two, go away and annoy someone else. Choose carefully, because I don't like rude, arrogant young men." "Denise!" "Wilson. Will it be option 1 or option 2, I wonder?" A man thought about it and said, "You're mean. That's option 2. Goodbye." "It's not good." "Idiot," said Denise. And while our man was returning the insults, Denise blocked him. I hope you enjoyed this little tale. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.